Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you all are safe. So today we are going to learn about the heart, which is a very interesting topic. And if you like body, then you love the heart because it's the very nice part. I love it. So let's see what is heart. So heart is, it pumps the new and fresh blood through the body and removes the waste like the carbon dioxide. So let's get started. I have drawn a heart over here which you can see, and I have also named the parts of the heart. On the sides I have written the functions of each heart, and I am going to explain you all the functions. So let's start. Aorta. Aorta is the main artery that carries blood away from the heart to the rest of the body. So aorta is right located over here. It gives the fresh and oxygenized blood through the body. Pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery is right located over here and also connected right over here. The right pulmonary artery supplies the right lung, while the left pulmonary artery supplies the left lung. You can see right over this that here you can see the left pulmonary artery, while here this is the pulmonary artery which supplies the right ventricle. So there are two parts of the heart. Next is pulmonary veil. The lung valves sometimes refuse to the pumping valves, the blood vessels that transfer freshly new oxygenation blood from the lungs to the left artery of the heart. So here, while this gives the fresh blood to the heart, the heart gives the fresh blood to the body, and in one place it takes a dioxided blood into the heart. Next, mitral valve. You can see right over here this white pipe, which is very small, is called mitral valve. The mitral valve separates the two chambers, atrium and the ventricle of the left side of the heart. Now, where is atrium? You can see atrium is right over here. This is the pink one is the atrium, and this is the ventricle. Now, it says that it separates the right atrium and ventricle. So, this part is called a mitral valve, which separates the two chambers. And this main are right ventricle and atrium are the two main chambers of the heart. Aortic valve. Aortic valve is right located over here. This brown thing is the aortic valve. When the left ventricle rises above the pressure in aortic, then aortic valve opens and allows blood going out of the aortic valve. So aortic valve is right over here. When the blood comes from the aorta, which is right over here, something needs to be opened to go through it. So this is the part where the blood, this part gets open, aortic valve opens and allows blood to go through it. Now, inferior vena cava. The inferior vena cava is a vein. It carries dioxided blood from the lower half of the body to the right artery of the heart. So, you can see inferior vena cava is right over here. Now, our lower body, when the dioxided blood is taken out, it is done by the inferior vena cava, but just the lower body, not the upper body. Then next, left and right ventricle. The right ventricle is the chamber of the heart that pumps the pure blood to the lungs. So there are two parts, right and left ventricle. Here the right ventricle pumps the pure oxygen to the right lung. So the right ventricle supplies to the right lung and left ventricle supplies to the left lung. Now, tricuspid valve. Tricuspid valve. Aorta is filled capacity to the tricuspid valve opens to allow the blood to flow from the right atrium to the left atrium. You can see that tricuspid valve is right over this white part is called the tricuspid valve. Don't get confused in this part and this part. They both are called the different parts while they look the same. So this tricuspid valve aortic gets open and allows the allows arterium to go through it. So when the arterium means the dioxide blood gets in, it need to be oxygenized blood. So here it gets open and go through it, so it can be a new and fresh blood to our body. Pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve is one of the 4 valves that regulate the blood flow in the heart. Pulmonary valve is right over here. There are 4. Can you see this white part? This white part, this white part, and this white part. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 are the called pulmonary valves, and it regulates the blood flow in the heart. So this should be clear, because when the system happens, the blood comes from this part and goes in this part. That is just because of this, because it gets in open at the correct time. Superior vena cava is also called as SVC in a short form. Is a large various blood vessels vein that conveys blood from the half of the body. So here we saw that this inferior vena cava collects the blood from the lower half of the body, and while the superior vena cava collects the blood from the upper part of the body. Yeah, so this was my whole heart, and not only mine but yours also, and each and every person has this kind of heart. I hope you liked my video, and thank you.